Isn't it interesting how all problems just vanish? You could be down horrendous, and then you get in your supercar, you put the top down, top's up now so you can hear me, and you drive around and everything's perfect.
The Hit Brainiac. The Hit Brainiac.
Everyone talks about how Miami is like so competitive and like, oh, there's so many like high value men here. Everybody's jacked and tan and successful. And this is a true statement to an extent, but you also start to realize that like simply looking up to people because of those few things, those external things, is a really shallow way to view life. Like I guarantee you that half the people that you see on social media who are flexing, who are living a dope fucking lifestyle, and you're like, wow, that person's so sick, I guarantee you half of them are fucking miserable. Because they're like, they got psyops into, oh, I need the fucking fast car, nice watch, I need all of these things, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll get bitches. Like, low-key, that's where a lot of it fucking stems from. Like, I think they're like, oh, I'm insecure, so I need to go and make money so I become somebody who's desirable. And then they get all of the money, but they're still not getting the female validation that they want. And it's like, wait, now I don't have any scapegoats. Like I used to tell myself that, oh, I'm not getting pussy because I don't have money and because I'm not jacked, tan, and rich. And then you get those things and you're like, wait, I still don't get pussy. I'm a fucking dork. That's half the fucking people on the internet. And that's what you guys are looking up to. You don't want to be like, the people that actually win are the ones who can think critically. What do I actually want? And like, obviously you have to play the game to an extent. Like I'm in a nice car, I have a nice watch on, I live in Miami, but I also am very considerate of the fact that like, I am not doing this stuff just to impress other people. Yes, there's always gonna be an element of that, and anybody who's like, oh, I don't care what other people think, they're a fucking liar. Everybody cares what other people think. But there's no point in like trying to run up the scoreboard if you don't care about running up the scoreboard. Like I have a friend, Miles, who has no material things for the most part. Like he lives down here in Miami, but lives a complete opposite lifestyle to me. And the lifestyle that he lives is not something I would want to do, but he is like a perfect example of somebody who's thought very critically about what he actually wants. And he's like, okay, I value relationships and being around good people and being around people who are also making money. So I'm gonna move to Miami, but I'm not gonna like go out to the club or go out to nice dinners and all of that whole stuff. Like he doesn't have a supercar, he doesn't have nice watches, but the kid's fucking rich and you would never know. But he's living the way that he actually wants to live. That's the key. The person who wins is the one who figures out how to live the way they want to live while also putting some numbers up on the scoreboard. Just because it's like, why the fuck not? Like, why would I not go and get rich as fuck, date the baddest girls, and drive the nicest cars? It's like, you're here anyway. The fuck else are you gonna do? Like, people use, oh, capitalism is evil, and like, it's a whole, that agenda, the left, not to like get political, but they think that they're so smart that it's like, oh, I'm opting out of the capitalism game. Sure, but you're still fucking poor, ugly, and it doesn't serve you. Like that's how you should start thinking about life is, does this belief serve me? Even if it's true, even if capitalism is the fucking root of all evil, and you know, the right is horrible and the Matrix is attacking everybody, like whatever the fuck you want to believe in, even if all of that is true, it doesn't fucking impact your life by obsessing over it. Like just get bread, fuck bitches. That's the answer. like objectively, that is the truth. Like just live the life that you want to live, get some money, and you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happier. And in these constant pursuits of like self-exploration, and you know, you learn more about yourself when you are on some kind of journey. That's why money is a great game to play. That's why the capitalism game is a great game to play. It's because it just forces you to like fortify yourself and become somebody who is capable and competent, and you learn all of these lessons. Like life goes like that. That makes life go like that, rather than just like, oh, get the normal job and it just kind of stays here. to me, a full life is one where you can experience polarity. And you can experience the polarity in emotions and experiences, and you can be really down bad, and then you can be really fucking up. Like, that's what people don't understand when it's hard, when you're going through the trenches. That is a good thing. Like, if you can put yourself in a position where you're actually fucking stressed out, you're actually like nervous and scared, and you're like, this might not work out, and you're grinding your fucking ass off, and you have like almost nothing to show for it, that you know you're fucking alive. Like, you should be grateful, because first of all, that's real experience. Second of all, that means that the opposite can occur. Like, if you're just on easy mode, if you're just playing it safe and nothing's ever really that risky, then obviously there's no the opposite to that is the same thing. So there's nothing that you could ever do that will actually make you grow.
Does this top part need to be on?
It's green, right? Now it's green?
Now it's green. There you go.
Are you fucking with me? That was the best fucking rant of all time, and you missed it. You missed it. Most of you are fucking sleeping. Like Philip, my shit videographer, that just missed the best rant of all time.
Is that gone?
Did you actually?
Is it actually gone?
It was off.
Yes.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're cooked.
Dude.
I told you to turn it on.
I turned it off because I turned the camera off. You're joking.
I swear to God, we're cooked. Play it.
I'm messing with you.
Oh my God. Oh man, that was funny. I read Russ's new book recently. Not the old one. It was You All Along. And the reason I really like Russ, and like his music is a testament to this as well, is just like he is somebody who has completely bet on himself and like was unwilling to become somebody that he wasn't to find success in the music industry. Even though that potentially would have served his career, especially in the beginning, if he would have succumbed to a lot of the standards of the industry, but he didn't. And I think that probably made his success take longer, but you can see it in his music that is something that has just served him in his life entirely. Like, that is somebody who is free. And in the book, there were a few things that I remember that really stood out to me. First was the concept of success coming in waves. So this is how it always works for anybody that finds success, is like, sometimes things are just gonna click, and you don't really know why they're clicking. You don't really know why you're just waking up every day with a bit more energy than you usually do, and you're just kind of on fire, and then like things are just happening that are more positive for you. The universe is working in your favor. And when you find that wave, like, you have to do everything that you can to maximize it, because you need to also understand that there's gonna be times where you're swimming against the current. No matter like how disciplined you are, or you know how good you are at doing what you need to do, sometimes it's just gonna be fucking hard and things aren't gonna go your way. And when you're in a stage of, oh, I'm putting in all of this effort and it's being unrewarded, you're gonna start to think like, oh shit, is my wave gone? And this is very apparent in content, in like numbers and views on social media. You'll see people who were like hot and then they fell off and their content is getting no views. But that is like a test by the universe, by God, by the fucking social media algorithm. The Chinese are testing you to see if you can just continue to fucking keep posting, keep iterating, keep making better content, and eventually, like, you catch another wave. If you just never stop surfing, sometimes you're gonna go through those phases where shit's grim, where it's kind of fucked, where there's no good waves, but then once you catch one, it makes up for all of that. And I went through this recently, like, even on YouTube right now, I'm like, my content's kind of floppy, and like I'm still getting views here and there, but like, why does this not have 100,000 views? Like, this is better than fucking all of those red-pilled dorks. And it makes me angry, as you can see. But I know that if I'm just continually consistent, eventually I will catch a wave and I'll break through. On TikTok recently, all of my shit was flopping. I've been stuck at fucking 95,000 followers for months, and I wasn't really posting, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna start posting again, and I'm getting like all-time low views, like 1,000 views a video for a bit, and then I keep posting, I start taking it a bit less seriously. I'm just like, I'm gonna stop putting pressure on myself to make the perfect video. I am just gonna post anything that comes to mind, even if it's an autistic, retarded thought, and it fucking worked. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I almost just got in an accident for you guys. But then it worked, and I had 3 videos go viral back to back to back. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. It was like nothing, and then all at once. Pause, no homo. Another thing from Russ's book was internal validation and external validation. So, I have no shame in admitting that like a lot of what has driven me to this point has been external validation. Like, I wanted to be exactly where I am right now because at some point, probably early on in my childhood, I felt like I wasn't the man. Like, I probably would compare myself to other kids in my class and shit, and I was like, wait, like, why do they get all of the praise? And then I think that probably put this belief in my head of like, oh, you're not good enough. So then to make up for that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go get everything that everybody fucking wants. And that is a good motivator to an extent. So, like I said earlier, I don't think anybody is immune to the desire for external validation. No matter how no matter how much you meditate or watch Tim Ferriss or like whatever, it feels good. Like, it always feels good to get recognition from other people. It feels good when a baddie is staring at you when you're at dinner. Like, it's just natural. But you also can't be reliant on that for your internal validation. That's the key, is if you are reliant on the external for the way you feel, like long-term internal, then you're putting yourself at risk to not be in control of your state, which is not good. Like, that's where you're completely powerless. So when things are good, when your videos are hitting, your content's working, you're getting replies to your cold DMs, girls are texting you back, like whatever those things are, when things are working, can you not get too high on the fact that like good things are happening to you and happening for you? And it's like, okay, this is good, but I am still me without these things. I am still me without all of this external validation, and if it were to be stripped, I'm the same person. But when you get a bit too attached to those things, and again, this happens to everybody, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying that doesn't happen to me, but if you can learn to be stoic in moments of goodness or in moments of positivity and negativity, and not like stoic in a sense of, I think that part, a lot of that is gay. It's like, oh, you don't show your emotion. Like, no, like if you're emotional about something, like it is more authentic and more genuine to show more emotion. But it's also, it's not being attached to the emotion, I think is really the key. But in Russ's book, he talked about how external validation minus internal validation equals imposter syndrome. That's what he, whenever you feel like, oh, I'm getting all of this stuff that's coming to me, but like, did I earn this? Do I not deserve this? And I felt like this as well. I wouldn't say I've actually felt like an imposter, but I felt like times where I'm just like, wow, like this kind of all happened perfectly for me. Like the stars just aligned and I ended up here. And I'll find myself knowing that I need more and more praise, like whether it's videos, performing, or like when people will come up to me in Miami and be like, yo bro, I've seen your content, like thanks, keep it up, blah blah blah. Like that shit feels great, but it can also be easy to get attached to that. And I don't really know where I was going with that one, but yeah, don't get too hung up on external validation, because if you do and that shit gets stripped, then you're fucked. Like, dude, look at these robots. Look at this. You want one? Yo, baby girl, I got you a pet robot. Now imagine, you're a turtle, and you ruin it for all the other turtles. You get a straw stuck in your nose. How do you do this? I wish you would have seen Tate's video. It was so fucking funny, bro.
Yo, everyone in the comments, tell me this guy does not look like Johnny Drama from Entourage. Come on, look at the camera really
That's
quick.
funny. That's really fucking funny, Philip. So Philip's upset because we've been watching Entourage together, like a gay couple. And I told him that he's Turtle from the show. Obviously, I'm Vince. If you've seen Entourage, like you just know, like obviously.
No.
But you're still clearly Turtle. And Jimmy Farley, you are Johnny Drama. Victory!
Who's E? Who's E?
Mason. Like Mason looks like E. He couldn't not be E.
This is Johnny Drama.
I'm fucking Johnny Drama. Okay. Shut up. Your calves are fucking tiny.
Your calves are tiny. You need plastic
You
surgery.
should get calf implants. Should I hit fat people?
Damn, this shot is sick.
Yeah.
It's like zoomed in, but you look like Johnny Drama. So
Alright, get the fuck away
Get
from my
the
car.
fuck out.
Oh, that's we rented that the other day. Bro.
we bought that for a day and then
Yo.
returned it the next day.
If you're watching this, you need to rent cars more. Like, I know everybody hates on like fake gurus and flexers. That shit's sick. Like, I made 3 videos in the Rolls Royce. All 3 of them went viral. I'm like, God damn. Oh, I've such a big dick. Grow up. Buy a real car.
External validation just from your point.
Yo, everybody-
TGR without money.
Yo, everybody, stop moving to Miami. There are too many little fucking kids here now. I can't go to my coffee shop, to my restaurant that I go to every day anymore without walking in to see all these little kids that are like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
The first like 14 minutes of this vlog was fucking sick. The last 3.
You see, this is proof. This is live proof that you can be retarded, immature, and autistic and still make a lot of money and live an amazing life and say insightful, amazing things to children on the internet, inspire the youth, and be him. Yo, there's nobody more fearless than the fucking motorbike motherfuckers in Miami. Like, I would put them against the United States military. Like, if you lined up 12 little Mexicans, 12 Hispanic people that ride around on motorbikes and deliver Uber Eats or do whatever the fuck they do, you line up 12 of them against the entirety of the United States military, don't give them any weapons. Like, give them a fucking Uber Eats bag and a smoothie, and they will go and kill literally every single one of them. Like, these guys are weaving in and out of traffic without a care in the world. They don't care if they live or die because they know they're going to live. Like, they see things 12 steps ahead. Honestly, we're lucky that they don't go to the club. We're lucky that we're not competing with them for women, because everybody's, like I said in the beginning, everybody's like, oh, Miami's so competitive, there's so many rich, handsome guys. Like, yeah, but most of them are fucking dorks. Those guys will take your bitch and kill you with a snap of the finger. You're dead. Poof, gone. I was playing this song earlier and it was fucking banging, so I need to hear it again.
I've seen the devil down Sunset, in every place, in every face.
Bro, life is so much better when you're free. And I'm gonna leave that open to your interpretation of it, but
When you're not a slave.
when you're not a slave to anything,
Matrix.
to anyone or anything. Between you and I, Philip, it's like, I genuinely think being in a relationship suppresses your true nature.
Yeah.
Like, I can be more of myself when I'm free, when I'm like not tied down to any one thing or one person or one place. Like, I feel more comfortable, and the way that the thoughts that I get are different as well. It's interesting. Hold on. Hey, zoom in on that guy right there. He would kill you. He would kill you. No, actually, he'd fuck your mother, make you watch, and then he'd kill you. That guy is a lethal fucking weapon. You put him up against David Goggins and Jocko Willink and all of those people that everybody looks up to, he'd kill all of them. That is Juan Motorbike.
That's retarded.
I can drive with no hands. Ready, watch. Should I get arrested? No, no, no. Don't drive 100 miles an hour down Southeast 8th Street with a bad bitch in your passenger seat named Philip. Spotify hooked me up with this song today. I put it on shuffle when I was getting in the shower, and it played this, and it was just fucking music to like I haven't heard this song in a minute. And it plays it, and I'm just like literally vibing in the shower with you know when you're dancing when you're completely naked and the shit's just swinging?
It starts clapping for you.
I was like, who's he? Oh! I don't know if I can include this part, but I should because it's fucking hilarious.
It's you!
Yeah, alright, I'm doing
free!
it. I'm free! Every day, I wake up and I thank God that I am me and they are them. And we will stay on this side and they will stay on their side. And we will continue to win, acquire more resources, inspire more youth over the internet, and live life to the fullest while they are stuck in the matrix. God bless.
30 days I have been sober.
We could be in Ohio. We could be poor. We could be a woman. Imagine. We could have been a woman.